Ohayo gozaimasu. Today, I'm going to walk you guys through some of my websites that I've put together and built. Now, I don't have a team. I am the team. I build my websites. I develop my Poshmark closet. Now I'm doing the YouTube. I have my older YouTube, but that really was just kind of there to hold just general information and stuff. So it's consider the old one the backup. And everybody thinks that it's an instant thing on YouTube. And my personal opinion from somebody who's actually developed websites, it takes years. I have to go back and refresh everything that I've done from my WordPress. It's taken me like 7 years to actually make it look the way it looks now. People say it's more of a blog, so I use it as like a blog sort of thing. Do my own art. This is my own logo. I make my own logos. That is my own personal logo with Japanese on there, which says Nomariksu. You read Japanese going down on the left. I actually put it on the right because aesthetically it looked kind of cool. For my logo for the website, this is like more of a blog, but as you go into sections, you can see what I've put together here. Let's go into these are just about Santa Margot, okay? I did this many years ago, and I keep upgrading, and my newest upgrade is just pulling out my iPad because you guys can see all of this I've done myself. I do not have a team, and I've linked everything to all the other sites. Now, if somebody was in control of my sites, I would not have been able to get this together. The question is, do you want to work with a team, or just like, since it's the same page as this? And what I like about the internet is you can be anywhere in the world. I don't have a team doing this. I don't pay people to do this for me. I didn't pay people to set this up. I earned my own money. I earned my own money. I'm a female of independence. And if people think and assume that a guy pays for your lifestyle and how you incorporate you as an individual, my husband does not take my photographs. He doesn't do my sites. I build everything up from scratch. I bought all my own equipment. I make my own soundproofing. I take my own photographs. I don't even use stock photographs for my Poshmark. And I'm like a 5-star seller, meaning I'm packaging and sending my stuff out. So, and this is my own artwork. I don't have somebody painting my own artwork. Right now I'm busy putting my older pieces up as prints that people can purchase on Poshmark. So for me, that seems to make more sense because then the artwork doesn't get damaged. I thought maybe it was important for people to realize, or for everybody to realize, I don't have a team. And you know what? I'm not prepared to pay for a team yet. Maybe once the company builds up a little bit more, because if you're going to own a company, I think you really need to have hands-on experience with all the pieces of the pie, or else you will have other people telling you what to do and how to do it and when to do it. And if you're going to be a boss of a company, you need to know all the sections of the business, from the photography to the graphic design, understand editing, okay, so I'm still in the process of writing the scripts. I'm doing it like very casually at the moment. The script writing will happen for me once I have a month's worth of videos, which I have now, and then I'm busy going back and revising my YouTube channel with new thumbnails. And making sure that everything is eloquent. And yeah, I thought today would be a good day to explain myself as to why I'm doing this the way I'm doing it. My site took me many years to build up. I'm very cautious as to when I go in and start. When I feel like I'm ready for another part of the puzzle, I then do the other part of the puzzle. But I don't see they're all like, so I do the backgrounds and I take my own photographs. What's Nomadic's about. I even have the layout information of how I'm going to develop my recording studio. This is a small home recording studio, but I am thinking of expanding eventually. And in order for me to expand, I really do feel as if it's important to have your own control. This would be the section where I do the applications if people were to apply for my company. Eventually, then I would have people apply for my company in like a place like this. So I've set it up. I built the whole thing myself. I don't hire people. I've never hired people to do my stuff. And having, like, I'm seeing a lot of people are reaching out to me who are interested in me working with them in regards to having them fix my sites. But in all honesty, I can fix my own stuff. I can fix my own thumbnails. I have my own graphic design skills. Because YouTube enables you to upload new thumbnails whenever you want to, I do it like an artist. I film it first, and then I go back and relook at how I look. And then I look at the overall perspective of what I've done so far, and then I go back and revise it and then add the pictures and graphic design and editing and all that stuff. So I'm working it as somebody who knows how to rebuild websites and reconstruct my look and appearance consistently. And it took me years to put my websites together. Make no mistake, these don't take long. This took me 3 years just to put Poshmark together. 3 years to put, look, analyze, discuss, manifest, and then make it happen. Same thing for this one. Okay, this took me, I think I created the first version of this in 2004, 2005, when WordPress first came out. This is WordPress. It didn't look like this before. There were like a whole bunch of things I edited and mastered and refixed and adjusted and all that stuff. The love of being original. See, these are older pictures. You can see that. But I don't have anybody doing it for me. Like, I think people are misled by a YouTube channel, assuming that everybody actually has a team. In my case, I am my own team. I'm my own team, and I develop my own vision, and I like it that way. And even the sound that I do with the production and editing, I just happen to know both sides of the world. I'm not just a one-person skill. I have multiple skills. That is why I did my master's. I also make fashion. I have multiple skills. And I think being an artist, you have to have multiple skills, because what if the electricity goes out one day and then we don't have electricity again like we did from the beginning of time? What are you going to do? Use a sewing machine? No. You're going to knit, or you're going to make a fire with 2 sticks and a stone, because that's what they used to do. I mean, you have to think of the what ifs. What if the world ends, and the reason why the world ends is because the electricity goes out or something goes wrong? What are you going to do? How are you going to save yourself in a situation like that? Just like me, how am I going to save myself in a world of technology? You learn the skills. You make it happen. You manifest the vision. You learn step by step how to do it. So I just want to talk about all of the other things behind the scene of what I do. I am my own team. I put everything together. You guys are welcome to see. I even put my Fiverr together. I put everything together myself. I don't have a group. And if people think they're going to see a whole team, I'm the team. It's moi, it's me, it's the only me. I'm the only person doing this. And so I have complete control, absolute control, down to the tiny pinhole of every part and every single part and section of my business. And I will make sure that once I do have people that I hire, they will learn all the nooks or crannies and how intricate and detailed I am as an individual. So best to do it by yourself, best to learn the skills on your own. You're saving money. You might be working a little bit harder, but you're going to be saving money on the overall approach. And a team cannot tell you what to do because they will not know where to begin if you hire them. You have to train people if you're going to be the boss of a company. And I am definitely a boss of my business. There's no question about it. There is nobody else that's doing my websites. I'm it. If I need to sew something, I can sew something behind the scenes. If I need to create a track, I have to get on and create my own tracks. If I have to do a music video, make no mistake, I will be behind the camera. Not this camera, my Canon probably, doing the digital filming of but now we have tripods. So tripods, I'm using a tripod right now. I don't have somebody doing my cameras right now. I'm using my own tripod to film myself on my phone, which I edit. Okay, the editing, I have to say, we have to work on a little bit. I might have to consider using Adobe Suite to edit once I feel comfortable that I have enough video to analyze, and if I need to go back and revise certain sections, I will revise them. But it takes a little bit of time. I just put this YouTube page up a month ago. I am working hard on trying to make sure this looks right, it feels right, it sounds right, because then once my company has time to start hiring and I get my grants and all that stuff, then we go in and talk about who is going to be elected to do what section. And that's how I do it. You have to have a center focal point. Who's going to be in charge of it? Are you going to have 10,000 people telling you what to do and how you should do things because they think they're the boss? Or are you going to be your own boss? And in my case, I am my own boss. I will not have anybody tell me what to do because I am the one that created my empire. And I will not tell or have anybody tell me how my empire is run. I will run my own empire the way I know I should run it because I built it up from ground zero, from nothing. Anyway, so that's today's discussion, how to build an empire from nothing, from thin air. I created this from absolute thin air and I built it up over time. Just with my skills, I was able to put everything together. So that's the video of the day. I'm going to continue with readjusting my YouTube channel in the next couple of days. I'm showing you every part of what I'm doing. In fact, you see me build up a YouTube channel, but it's also my own business. You see me build it up step by step, inch by inch, section by section on my own. So if everything doesn't sound 100%, it's because I am my own boss. I don't have a team. This is the team. This is me. It's moi. Me and only me. I charge a reasonable fee for the skills that I offer because it's like a package. I'm developing a package for people. So say, for instance, if they want to come to me for editing and all that stuff, I can do that. If they want album covers, I do album covers. If they want filming, I would do filming. If they want editing on the filming, I would do the editing on the filming. There is nobody else. Like, where's the team? This is me. I'm doing everything. So whatever you see on the internet is everything that I have done for myself back once again. Hope to see you guys back here. Hopefully you've learned that it's not a straight line. It's not an instantaneous thing. I already know that. I know how long it took me to build up sites before. I know how long it takes me to go back and re-edit and readjust things. What team? What team? Where's the team? It's me and my Persian cats and my husband's at work. It's me. This is it. I'm it. I'm the only one that's doing this right now. If you have any questions, put some messages down below. And just to show you, everything that I'm doing here, I am putting together on my own. So I'm already editing. You can see I've already started editing the thumbnails. I'm going back and revising all the sections. This is all me. I don't have a team. I have a certain look that I want to maintain throughout my whole, all the websites have to look a certain way or else I go absolutely ballistic. So I'm trying to keep it consistent with all the other sites that I have. Much more to do, but you can see I'm going back and revising them. So I guess that's just what I wanted to talk about today. It's not a straight road. It's not a straight line. There are always going to be bumps when you're starting a business or developing a company, because people always want a piece of your pie. And you know what? In order to keep the dignity of maintaining yourself as the boss, is you show people how you want it done, how you want to do it, how it's going to be done, or in the end, it doesn't belong to you, does it? So I know I'm the boss of my business, and I will maintain that part of my business. Just because I'm a female doesn't mean to say that I don't have the skills in more than one field. I actually do. So anyway, arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you again. Please like and subscribe. Have any questions about the arts, graphic design today? This is today's thing. We're doing digital work and how I put my websites together. Where I'm going to be taking all of my YouTube videos next. For the end of this month, I'm going to have a revised version and a roundup of what I've done for all of the videos in one video. So if anybody wants to, or if anybody doesn't want to watch all of them, I just give like a roundup, and that's what I'm going to do once a month. So once a month you'll see this. Most of the time it's going to be like very casual, like I'm talking to you guys, which is important. Hopefully this made more sense, and I will see you guys in the next one.